Good evening, everybody. I'm Suzanne Wells. I'm an area manager and independent consultant with Arbonne International. Tonight, I would like to talk to you a little bit about the recommitment cycle. We used to do this quite a while ago in our region, but it's not been mentioned for a while. So I thought today was a good opportunity to go through it again with all the new consultants that we have in our region. So the recommitment cycle, what is it? What does it mean? Well, basically, we tend to go round our lives in circles, don't we? And it's the recommitment cycle. And to start this, you start by feeling like, oh, I have to do this. I must do this. I should do that. So it's like, I must go to training. I must read that book. I should contact people. And you just keep going and going, and you're feeling a bit deflated. And that's basically all that's going around in your mind. With keep saying that to yourself, what does this lead to? It leads to fatigue. You get tired, you get hacked off, you get fed up. And once that kicks in, then you start to rebel against the whole process. Well, I'm not going to do that. It's just that's it. I'm not doing it anymore. And so you end up by quitting. You end up by quitting what you're doing because you can't see any purpose for it. You've had enough. It's like, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. And then once you've quit, what happens? You then start to feel guilty, don't you? Oh, if only I'd done that. If only I'd just spoken to somebody. If only I'd gone to region training. If only I tapped in. If only. And then you start going round and round and round again in the whole circle, getting absolutely nowhere apart from feeling really guilty on yourself. So really, you need to stop shoulding on yourself and change this cycle. And you can change this cycle. Before I do that, let me show you. I've done a picture. I hope you can see that. That's the circle that you just keep going round and round and round. But by a few simple thoughts, you can actually change the cycle. So instead of saying I have to, I must, start saying I get to go to region training. I choose to go. I want to go because it's good fun. I meet people, I speak to people. So once we change our mindset, you then get a buzz, don't you? You get energy and you're like bouncing off the walls and you can't wait to go. With that, you don't start rebelling, you start embracing again the whole concept, your whole business. You're feeling more energized. So you don't quit, you get into action. That spurs you on. How many times after region training do we get home and we can't sleep because we want to do this, we want to do that? It gets us into action. And then from that action, we get freedom. So we don't feel guilty anymore. We get more freedom. We feel better. And again, the circles, you can go around in that circle. Now, I liken this even to everything in everyday life. There are always times like, oh, I must do this, I must do that. It's a bit like, oh, I should do my Christmas shopping, isn't it? And then, oh, you get fed up of it, you're tired, you rebel, that's it, I'm not doing it, everybody can sort themselves out for Christmas. But if you then start thinking about, I want to do my Christmas shopping, I choose to do it, it gives you more energy, and then you get a buzz, don't you? And then you can't wait, and then you're out there buying your presents. So can you just see how by changing your thought pattern and just changing a few simple words, simple thoughts in your mind, how everything changes around you. So basically, stop shoulding on yourself, and there you can see how the differences it makes and what they change to. So let's stop shoulding on ourselves and get to, I choose to, I want to. So that's tonight's little brief training. I hope you've enjoyed it and I hope you've helped. I'll put these little diagrams up so you can hopefully all have a copy. So bye for now.